What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over and talking about all of the new next cards added to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM today. Also, briefly going to be talking about the limited reward Iggy, who can play point guard, as well as another all-time reward that is probably not going to be very good in Tony Parker. Now, I'm not saying like anything crazy, but I mean, the recent all-time rewards have been really bad. So let's just look at Tony Parker quick, and as we dive into it, guys, if you are new to the channel, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers for TP, man. I mean, Francis size up is cool. Ausar slide, TP base on very quick. They basically made him as good as possible, 40 Hall of Famers, but it doesn't matter. TP stinks in my team. Let's check out our limited reward for this season, man. This is what everybody has been grinding 6 weeks for. I tapped out on the limited grind after I had to play like 15 games in 1 week. It was like 20 games in 1 weekend, won them all, and still didn't see my ring. 6'6", 6'11 wingspan, 40 Hall of Fame badges. And when you look at the stats, everything is basically that of an invincible, right? I'm not trying to sit here and gas the card, but look at the defense. 98s, 99s across the board, Hall of Fame range. Everything is basically perfect outside of the post moves. Now, badge-wise, don't need to apply anything to him. Perfect tendencies. Ricky Rubio base on very quick with the Carmelo Anthony upper. Now, Carmelo Anthony upper, what do I know about that? I know that's what Terry has, Terry Dishinger, and I know a lot of people absolutely love it on him. So the Melo upper, super quick in my team. You're seeing a lot of the new cards get it. Jerry Sloan did get it yesterday. Normaliner, Ausar slide, T-Mac, size up trade, size up escape. I like this Iggy card. Is he game breaking? No. Is he really good at the point guard position, especially if you need a free point guard? Yes. Iggy is really solid in my team. Now to the actual cards. Let's start with the Thompson twins. 89 3-ball, good. Standing dunk, driving dunk, playmaking, good. Speed acceleration, good. Defensively, I mean, you can't get much better than this. And that's what we're probably going to see a lot of, especially stat-wise. 6'7" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 40 Hall of Famers, half range, perfect defensively. Again, shooting guard eligibility, great tendencies, O'Shea base on very quick, Rudy upper. Now, the one thing I will say, just from my experience lately, is the Rudy upper does slow releases down a little bit. Does it make it bad? No. But again, Rudy upper isn't necessarily the quickest. Normal leaner, MJ dribble style, D row size of Ausar slide, day movement in the back. This card's absolutely elite. If this card is cheap, which he might be one of the best cheap primaries in the entire game, because you can use this card as a primary bundler. You absolutely can. O'Shea base on very quick. This card is absolutely it in my team. Then we see Amen Thompson at 6'7", right? I thought the Thompson twins were 6'6". That shows how much I know. 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. Obviously, we have seen that on basically everybody. Basically the same as his brother. Here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. All of these cards basically have everything. And I mean, they're basically an invincible. Sure, his 3-ball is a little low. You give him a shoe, a coach, a floor general is going to be fine. Perfect tendencies. I'm interested to see what this base is like, though. D-Rose base, Steph upper on very quick. I'm really interested because the only other guys that have that are Don Old, Derrick Rose, and Harold Miner. And at 6'7", I think it could be solid. Trey leaner, Francis size up, Ausar slide, day move on the back. I'm excited to see what this is like. Now, I don't think the D-Rose base is one that is like game breaking, right? I don't think it's like KPJ, but I don't mind this Steph upper. I'm just really intrigued at 6'7" for what this card is going to provide. I think he's going to be absolutely elite, just really pending that release. Next up, guys, Keyonte George, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan. This is a guy that I expect to have basically all of the best SIGs in my team. And if you're wondering why, well, it's because he doesn't have everything else, right? Only 57 base badges, only 6'4", not even perfect badge-wise. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Belly base, Scotty upper on very quick. This is interesting. The Scotty upper is probably the most interesting part of it because I've always said this year, Scottie Pippen's release is absolutely it. But I feel like it's more because of the base than the upper. But the belly base on very quick Scotty upper should be super smooth, normal leaner, Asta slide, decent dribble six. I'm really interested to see the release of Keyonte George. Obviously only 6'6" or 6'4". It's going to be tough to use him in today's game. Jarace Walker up next. 6'8", 7-foot wingspan at the 3. Now here's the deal, okay? Small forward wise, you're gonna start seeing people run like, again, the Wembys at the small forward, Bulls, Chet, all of those guys. So at 6'8", is he undersized? He absolutely is, right? That's like basically AK's height. Little smaller than AK, right? You want to talk about AK, Bob Nedelecki, man. This is still smaller than those two guys. Again, hot spots from everywhere. 92 3-ball, good. Again, basically an invincible stat-wise. Badge-wise, has basically everything outside of dime or mismatch expert you could ask for. Tendency-wise, elite. Tobias Harris on very quick. Now, you guys might be wondering, okay, Ty, is this release good? Well, that's what Thurl Bailey has. And people say the Oscar upper is the best in the game. I like Thurl Bailey's base. Okay, that's the only thing I'll really base it off. Trey leaner, MJ dribble style, all the trades, dribble 6, day move by the back, normal, Asta slide. Jarace Walker should be really good in my team, and I know I'm saying that a lot, but he should be really solid. Again, undersized at the 3, but everything else definitely checks out for Jarace Walker. Next up, guys, Mr. Gradey at the 2. I can't say his last name, otherwise I will get demonetized. 6'8", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 63 base badges. The only badge he doesn't come with on either gold or Hall of Fame is post playmaker. Everything else he's at least got on a gold. Shooting wise, perfect. Obviously, great 3-ball. He's the only card that I've seen that I don't want to say leave something to be desired, but isn't perfect stat wise, right? You're seeing an 82 block. You're seeing a 90 interior, right? He is not perfect stat-wise, and I think that needs to be said. 86 strength, like, he's definitely not perfect. Tendency-wise, solid. Animations, KCP, Vince upper on very quick. Just going to be elite. I mean, the KCP base on very quick is absolutely elite, and I don't know why it's saying no other people have it. Because other people have it, right? You want to talk about people who have KCP. Rick Smits has KCP on very quick. So, I don't know why I'd say nobody else has it. That's a smooth release. Trey leaner, obviously that's the best leaner in the game. People will tell you that. I don't necessarily love the Trey leaner, but that's my personal problem, not yours. MJ dribble style, again, really good dribble 6. At 6'8", I'm excited to see what this card can get into. Do I think he can be, the best card in the game? Probably not, but at 6'8", that's his biggest pro. Cam Whitmore up next, 6'7", 6'11 wingspan. Again, Whitmore has every badge in the game. Badge-wise, again, that's what I just talked about. Has every badge in the game. Lacks maybe some of those Hall of Fame shooting badges you could ask for, but again, it's hard. You're really picking at things like when the card's nearly perfect. PJ Washington base. That's the Sean Elliott base. Now, the Sean Elliott base, again, I don't know, a lot of like the Park Pro-Am guys might be able to tell you exactly what that release is like. I can just tell you my experience with Sean Elliott. It's weird. It's not bad, it's weird. Trey upper is interesting. Normal leaner, Francis size up normal, Asta slide. Whitmore has the potential because he's got the Francis size up, Trey size of escape, Asta slide. It's really going to come down to that release. How smooth is it? Can you green it? That's going to be the question mark for Cam Whitmore. Anthony Black up next, 6'7", another 6'7" point guard, which I feel like you've got to at least be like 6'6" at this stage to run at the point guard position. So I'm glad that 2K gave us some taller point guards because otherwise, they're not going to be able to play. This card, invincible. Invincible stats. There's nothing he lacks. Comes with half range, tendency-wise perfect. Stockton base, Rudy upper on very quick. Now, who has the Stockton base? Only Hedo as well as Stockton. But I'm not going to lie, I've really gotten used to the Hedo base, right? Initially when Hedo came out, I was like, you know what, I don't love it. Now I do. That's basically what the release is going to be like. Rudy upper should be easier to time than the Trey upper, normal leaner, MJ dribble style, Rose sides up, Asta slide. Anthony Black is absolutely elite. I mean, I don't think there's any other way to phrase it, any other way to say it. 6'7" at the 1. Really, really good release. Really good dribble 6 all the way around. this card can play. Cason Wallace up next, 6'4", 6'8" wingspan. Just going to be briefly talking about it because he is only 6'4". He does have KCP on very quick. Trey, leader, MJ dribbles out, Francis size up, Asta slide. I mean, the KPJ makes this card somewhat maybe fun, but it's to the point where we've already got other taller guys with KCP. If you don't have other things going for you, which, again, he's going to be a fun card to use. He's only 6'4", though, and that's really going to do it for us. Brandon Miller up next. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. Brandon Miller, who everybody is kind of already excited about. 6'9", 7'1" wingspan, 63 base badges. Again, you want to talk about how many badges are in my team. There's only 64 of them. So if a card has 63 base badges, that means basically every badge in my team, which again, you cannot ask for too much more. Doesn't have drop stepper. That's fine. He doesn't need it. Everything else basically perfect. Again, 6'9" at the 2, 10 and 2 wise perfect. Seth Curry base on very quick with the Trey upper. Okay. That's not a bad release. And it's a different release. So I'm actually kind of glad they gave him this release because it is a different type of release. It's the release that, you know, Chuck Cooper has, Ricky Davis has, Purvis Ellison has. I like this base. Trey leaner, Francis size of Asta slide. I think he's absolutely elite at the 2. One of the best 2s in the entire game. Yes, I said it, and I mean it. He is going to be that good in my team, and I'm excited to use him. Victor Wembanyama up next. This one, not the invincible one. 7'5", 8-foot wingspan. This is for other guys that are like, well, Ty, Wemby's not going to be 7'5" tomorrow. Yeah, how does that work for you now? 40 Hall of Famers, 12 on gold. Now, this Wemby leaves something to be desired. Only a 72 speed, 82 lateral quickness. This Wemby is not very good. And when I say that, he's still going to be good. But I'm going to be honest with you, okay? And I'm going to do something a lot of people might not like me doing. Compare these cards. Yes, Wemby is better, okay? I will agree with you if you guys want to say, well, Ty, Wemby is still better. You know what? You are right. But is it by that much? No. It's not, and you guys can disagree if you want to, but compare them. Taco's going to be 7'6", and Wemby's going to be 7'5". Yes, Wemby's badges are quite a bit better, but I'm just coming at it from the whole point or perspective of this Wemby's not going to be able to handle the ball. This Wemby's not quick. This Wemby still is not great. Tendency-wise, obviously solid. Vooch base on very quick. Again, not great for Wemby, okay? So if you want Wemby, okay, this Wemby is going to be okay. Okay, he's going to be your affordable Wemby that is going to be solid if he's cheap for no money spent type of players. But is he game breaking? Is he, you know, next level good? He's next level good, but he's not game breaking is what I would say. He's okay in my team. I'm not going to sit there and gas a card like that. He is okay. Then we see the invincibles, okay? So let's talk about Walker Kessler first. For Walker Kessler, again, invincible is 7 feet tall, so it's all going to come down to this. Bosch base on only quick. Man, they've lost me. Bosch base on quick. On quick at this point in my team, it's not that bad. But a release on quick at this stage of my team with, I mean, he's got good dribble 6. Updated to very quick and Kessler will be okay. Base on quick in late June. What are we doing, 2K? Why am I seeing Walker Kessler's base only on quick? Are we good? Are we okay, my team? What are we doing? Jalen Williams up next, 6'6", invincible. Karras base on very quick. Okay, Trey leaner, MJ dribble style, Asta slide. This is better, right? Because this is a good base that is more than usable. Again, my whole thing for Jalen Williams is he is only 6'6", so that kind of is where I'm like, you know. But everything else checks out for me. Decent size of escape. He is an invincible at 6'6". Karras base, I don't mind Jalen Williams at all. I think the card is definitely usable in my team. Jabari Smith Jr., 6'10" at the 3. Hotspots rare, 55 Hall of Famers, 6 on gold. Tendency-wise good. JT Thor base only on quick. I don't get what 2K is doing. I swear they got to update these guys. I swear they do. Because what are they doing? Why? What is this base doing for me? It just, to me, it does not make sense. And that's like, I'm not trying to sit there and hate on these guys. It just does not make sense to me. JT Thor base on quick at this stage of my team. Well, we've seen Sean Livingston 2 months ago get it on very quick. It does not make sense to me. I fully expect those guys to get updated. If it doesn't get updated, I'm not going to gas him. If it does, I'll take him. Mobley up next. Mobley gets a good release. Harrow base on very quick. Trey leaner, great 6. Mobley is absolutely incredible. Harrow base on very quick. Sadiq upper is smooth. MJ dribble style. Everything checks out for Mobley. It's really Jabari Smith Jr. and Walker Kessler. If they put those two releases on very quick, I will not complain at all, because then all of the invincibles so far are very good. What is Walker Kessler and Jabari Smith Jr.'s base doing on quick though? It does not make sense to me. Cade Cunningham up next. Dono base on very quick. Oscar upper. See, I don't know. The Dono base on very quick, it's not great. I do think it's better than the release Cade had before, so at least he has that going for him. Again, it's not great, but it's better. So are you going to complain about it? That's really up to you. Normal leaner, MJ dribble style, Oscar slide, Dave move by the back. Again, the Dono Mitchell is okay, but I don't know, man. I don't love the Donovan Mitchell base. It's better, it's smooth, it's just not the best in my team. 6'8" is smooth though, so again, I can't really hate too much on Cade. I just wish his release was maybe a little better. I don't hate it, but wish it was a little better. Wemby up next, 7'5", 8-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. This is the Wemby that's breaking my team. Okay, so the other Wemby is like, I guess if you need an affordable budget option. But that Wemby is really, the other Wemby really is not doing too much for you. This Wemby is 7'5" at the 3, hot spots from everywhere. Again, perfect stats, perfect tendencies, perfect badges. What else could you ask for? Kuz base on very quick. Tim Duncan upper. Interesting, right? I've been using it a lot. Like, you know, Karl Malone has it. Bob has it. So I've been using it a decent amount. Trey, leaner, MJ dribble style. Francis size of Asta slide. This card is your best card in my team, folks. And it's not even close. The difference between Wemby and your next best, it's wide, okay? The gap is really wide. Wemby runs my team. It's that simple. It's that easy. Your best card probably for the next couple of weeks. I don't see anybody surpass him. Again, we'll see what that release totally is like. That's the only thing. Like, Kuz with Tim Upper is interesting, but he's absolutely elite. Banchero last, certainly not least. Endgame Banchero, 6'10", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 99 everything. Great tendencies, animation, KPJ on very quick, Sadiq upper, absolutely elite release. Okay, Trey leaner, MJ dribble style, Francis size of Asta slide. One of your best small forwards in my team. The problem is, Wemby can play small forward, and height runs my team. Banchero is absolutely elite. If he goes to like 200,000 MT and you do not have Bobo, you do not have Chet, he might be a solid option, but Wemby is better. So as it stands right now, let's say you do open a choice pack, Wemby is the choice over Banchero. As far as the invincibles, as it stands right now, I'd probably choose Cade, but that's just probably my option right now, because unless if they update Jabari Smith Jr., that'd probably be my option though. So that's kind of as it stands right now. There are some really good next players. I honestly, anybody with height in this next set is pretty solid. Like Whitmore is good, Anthony Black's good, the Thompson twins good, Grady's good, Jarace Walker's good. There's not many bad cards today. That's gonna wrap it up for our video. I need your thoughts on all of these cards down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.